Hey everybody, Doug back at you with another episode of your Pennsylvania Dutch Minute. This time things might look a little different. I'm here in the studio. You're seeing things from a different angle than what you're used to seeing because this is a pretty special video coming at you this week. As so those of you that follow me on social media know that in August I had the wonderful opportunity to travel to Europe, and particularly to the Pfalz region of Germany. That's the area known as the Palatinate in English, where a lot of Pennsylvania Dutch people can trace their ancestry. And I was there for a lot of reasons. We were filming Hibbiby Dribba Part 2. We also did some concerts while we were over there. And while I was there, I thought I'd shoot a couple video clips and put together then for you this video, kind of as an overview of a little bit of traveling in Europe. Now, I wish I would have had more time to shoot more videos, but the schedule was pretty packed in the amount of time that I was there. So the next time I go over, I'll try and shoot some more video for you guys. But at this point, what I have for you this week is a little bit of some information for you. If you've ever thought about traveling to Europe or traveling to Germany to trace your roots or something like that, I think you'll find this video enjoyable. So sit back and enjoy some video clips on location in various parts of Germany and bonus material, a side trip to Switzerland. Keep practicing Pennsylvania Dutch, my dear friends. Till next time, mach's gut, and enjoy a quick trip across the ocean. Hey everybody, Doug here in the fatherland, so to speak. I am coming to you from just outside of the town of Eschbach, Germany, in the Rhineland-Pfalz, where, of course, Rhineland-Pfalz is a state where a lot of Pennsylvania Dutch people can trace their ancestry from. Maybe your 8th great-grandfather or 9th great-grandmother who came to Pennsylvania in the 1700s or whenever could have left from an original town here in this region of Germany. A lot of us can trace our roots here. I am currently standing in the ruins of the Madenborg Castle. Dates to the 1500s. It is ruins. I don't know. I haven't seen a sign to tell me the exact history of what happened here, but we know it was built in the 1500s. And as you can see, like, it's not quite what it was, but I'm gonna walk here a little bit and try not to fall because I want to show you guys the view. We're on top of a mountain, as a lot of castles were built that way for protection purposes during that time period. Remember, for some of you, your relatives might have been in this castle or helped build it. Never know. It's kind of crazy. If you can trace your family roots to around the area of Eschbach, that's the name of the town that's closest to here. This is the wine growing region of the Pfalz. I'm here at the edge. If you can see behind me, that's the view of the valley down below. That's the Pfalz. And what's tough to tell is a lot of the what you see down there is looks like agricultural lands. It is, but it's all grapes, because this, as I said, is the wine region of the Pfalz. It's called the Wine Road. The region here is near the Wine Road. A lot of Rieslings is probably the most popular brand or type of grape grown here, but others too. You can see I was standing right up there when I started the video. So just another reason for you to come visit the Pfalz. Here's the Madenborg Castle. There's tons of castles all along this spine of the mountains here. You can see behind me, hopefully. This is dotted with castles, and I'm lucky enough that during this trip, in a couple days, I'll be performing a concert here in the castle ruins. I can't wait. It's going to be crazy. Singing some Pennsylvania Dutch folk songs to a bunch of hopefully happy Germans that will be entertained. It's going to be great. But just another reason to come visit the Pfalz, because it is a beautiful region and you can trace your ancestral roots probably to some town near here. And it would be awesome for you to reconnect with the region where your roots originated from. We'll check in another location here later on in the video. Till then, greetings from the Madenborg Castle. So in this region of Germany, as I mentioned, this is wine country. This is not beer and lederhosen and yodeling and all these things that a lot of Americans think are stereotypically German. But we are here in the Pfalz, where it is wine country. And the one thing that is really popular to drink here is called a Weinschorle. And I have one here with me. They usually come about this size. And you can choose the type of wine. The most popular here is the Riesling, so you would say a Riesling Schorle. And what it is Riesling wine, of course, mixed with mineral water. Now, I know most Americans aren't big fans of bubbly mineral water. However, there's that seltzer craze that's going on, and maybe more people now would get interested in a Weinschorle. What I love about them is that A, the wine is always delicious, especially if you like Rieslings. The best Rieslings in the world are made here in this region of Germany. And mixed with the mineral water, it really is a nice, cold, refreshing drink, especially in the summertime. And the other thing is that they go down really easily. So next time you're in this region of Germany, you forget about beer. You can get beer somewhere else, but get and try a Schorle. And you can change your, you know, if you would prefer a different kind of wine, you can ask for that. But this is a Riesling Schorle. That's what you should drink at least once while here in the Pfalz. And when you get your Riesling Schorle, you look to the other person and you toast them, because you have to do that. And you say, Prost. That's the easiest way. P-R-O-S-T. Prost. So Prost und ein Riesling Schorle. Oh, it's fresh. Got the wine taste, but it's not like drinking a straight glass of wine. So you can drink a bunch of these and feel pretty good about yourself, and maybe even feel good. So if you ever come to the Pfalz, you gotta try a Riesling Schorle. I was just talking with the gentleman that takes care of the castle, and I think this is a cool story to tell you guys. So the castle, actually, I was wrong. I want to correct some things. The castle was originally, the oldest part of the castle was built in the 1100s, and the castle was destroyed or attacked during what's known as the Peasants' War in the time of the Reformation, so in the late 1500s. Into that era, into the 1600s, think like 30 Years' War, that era. This castle was attacked and destroyed. And then what happened, this is a really cool story, I think, all of the peasants that lived in the valley below us, after the castle had been attacked and they had lost, essentially the castle had been somewhat destroyed, the peasants came up the mountain and started taking stones from the castle and then used those stones to build their homes down in the valley below. So if you travel through the town of Eschbach and a couple of these other little towns here in this valley, if you see houses with this color stone that this castle's made out of, it's most likely the stones from this castle that the peasants came up, grabbed stones, ripped walls apart, took the stones back down into the valley and built their homes. I thought that was a really cool story. So a little bit of history of the Madenborg castle here in the Palatinate in the Pfalz. Hey everyone, today I am in a different country. This morning I woke up and caught a train from the Pfalz to where I currently am, and that is Basel, Switzerland. And for us Pennsylvania Dutch, there's a lot of us that can trace ancestral roots back to Switzerland as well, especially if you come from any of the plain peoples originally, like Mennonites or Amish. Maybe your family was and then converted back to something else or to something else. Also, if you were, if your family was Calvinists, Reformed, the Huguenots, all of those, a lot of those groups had connections to Switzerland, and Basel right here is on the Rhine River. That's the Rhine River right below me. My grandmother's family, the Hochs, H-O-C-H, they originated here in Basel, Switzerland. In fact, right before I started filming this, I was at the church where my 12th great-grandfather was baptized in 1548, St. Leonardskirche. And it was a really cool experience. I didn't want to video that for you guys, but it was worth it. Behind me is the cathedral. I'm gonna walk over that way here in a little bit. But again, maybe some of you have relative ties to this part of Switzerland, and your relatives might have gotten on a boat right here on this river and headed north into Germany, modern day Germany, and eventually up to Amsterdam, and then made their way across the Atlantic. So greetings from Basel, Switzerland. It's a very easily walkable city, and this part of Switzerland does speak German. However, the Swiss are very multilingual, and finding an English speaker is not hard to do if you are afraid of the language barrier. Don't be. Very easy city to navigate and fun. So come check out Basel, Switzerland if you are looking for your Pennsylvania Dutch roots and they have any ties to the beautiful country of Switzerland. Hey guys, well I'm here in the Basel train station waiting to hop my train back to Germany, and I personally like to travel by train in Europe when I'm here. It's easy for the most part, it's relatively affordable, and trains will take you anywhere. That's what's really amazing about the system, that especially is in Germany. So if you're a tourist thinking about coming to visit the Palatinate or Switzerland here or wherever to, go on your Pennsylvania Dutch Heritage Tour, do not be afraid to try traveling by train. Because once you're on the train, you can sit back, relax, and you let somebody else take care of everything else. All the trains are always clean, they're safe, they have onboard bathrooms, facilities, and some of the really nicer trains are really comfortable. The one I rode this morning was really, really nice. Behind me is a Swiss train getting ready to leave, and I have about a 15-minute wait for my train that'll be heading back into Germany. And what's really crazy, from the Pfalz, that region where a lot of us come from, for me to get to Switzerland today was about a 2-hour train ride in the end. That was it. Super easy. So consider traveling by train if or when the next time you come to Europe, and especially Germany or Switzerland.